I think we get used to what we grow up using. So I mean, if in my heyday or when I was training, I used mostly hammer strength equipment because that was like the new equipment. That was the equipment that when I was coming up, everyone wanted hammers because it worked. They worked independently, and you could put free weights on them, and they especially on the chest machines they came in, and I loved that. So I would always say that those are the best because that's what I used when I trained. I have to believe that the equipment today is better, okay? Majority of it, because the technology is better, right? I've seen some of these new machines. They're pretty amazing. The problem is it's hard to make a machine better than it was. When you get a machine that's perfect, like that Nautilus pullover machine was so finely tuned perfect, and I know that's one of Dorian's favorite machines. You can't really make it better. And so anyone who tries to make it better is just going to fail, obviously, because it's not going to have the same feel. When you have a perfect machine, you just take that machine and you make the same machine with maybe a few little nuances and on it, and there's no reason to try to make it better. That's why when I see guys today trying to come up with these ideas and change how people take steroids, you know what the new thing with HRT now is? Microdosing. You got to microdose. You got to take a shot every day, subcutaneously. Look, first of all, I can't even get guys to take their multivitamins every day because they can't remember, okay? And who the hell wants to stick themselves every day? Believe me, if taking this stuff every day was better, everyone would do it. It doesn't. These are long-acting compounds. We figured out a long time ago that every other day dosing, okay, when you're on a big cycle is the best way to get a nice even. There's no reason to take it every day because you turn into a pincushion, okay? Likewise, if you're on hormone replacement, okay, you can get away with a shot once a week, but if you really want to be neurotic, you do twice a week. There's no reason to take it every single day. So people try to make things more complicated and try to make things seem like, we got to do this better than it was before. If it ain't broke, don't fix it. I like the new machines today that didn't exist back then because now you're coming up with something that wasn't around. Don't try to take a machine that was perfect and make it better because then you're going to have comparisons and people are going to say, well, the old one was better. Just like, they have people, they do these remakes of these movies and they ruin these classic old-time movies, not even old-time, from the 80s or whatever, and they redo the movie and it ruins the mystique of it because the movie was so good the first time, you didn't have to remake it. No one's going to remake The Godfather because it was perfect the first time. Same thing with a certain machine. If a machine is great, leave it. You could bring it back into the modern age, but don't try to redesign it. Make machines that haven't existed. Go to Flex Lewis's gym. Look at some of the equipment there. That's cutting edge equipment. I dare anyone to tell me that equipment there is not the best equipment that ever existed in the history of the bodybuilding world. So while some of the machines from the 70s and 80s might be cool, and I'm sure Joe Gold made a couple of handmade machines that were pretty cool, by and far the machines today are better.